As I was packing for my first trip to Alaska, my mom walked in and said, "Make sure you pack some pants, it's going to be cold." It was the middle of summer and I didn't believe her, but I listened and packed one pair of pants and several dresses and shorts. While on my trip, my dad suggested a hike up Hatcher Pass. Climbing up a mountain sounded cold, and I was glad to have listened to my mom. I threw on my pants and hiking boots and was ready to go. This was the most prepared I was for any adventure. Our previous outings were spontaneous and I wore dresses, not knowing what to expect. Most of the time, this was the wrong choice, but I was ready to climb a mountain. But halfway through the hike, I regretted this. The sun was beaming and I was sweating. Despite this, the hike was relatively easy and I was proud to be able to hike a mountain. This quickly changed when we reached the boulder field. I had to climb huge rocks and feared falling into ice-cold water, or worse, falling and getting stuck between boulders and having to survive in the wild forever. When we made it across the boulders, we thought that we would be close to the lake that the end of the trail promised, but when we passed another hiker on his way back down, he said it was a far hike and that the fog didn't allow for a good view. We had already been hiking for 2 hours and I wasn't sure how much more I had in me, so I admitted defeat and decided to head back home and back across the boulders. Going down was easier and I had survived my first Alaskan hike, but I would make it to the end of the next.